Manchester United have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Grealish, I like a lot. To me, he's a combination of a number 10 and a modern midfielder, in the sense that he has that creativity as well as the drive and work rate that's expected of someone playing in the middle these days. Stick him anywhere across those attacking positions and he'll come up front.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Beto. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ahmad. Casemiro. That's really well manoeuvred. De Ligt is onto it in a flash. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. O'Brien, gently done. Casemiro. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's been drilled forward. Ndiaye. Another chance from a corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Garner. O'Brien. Ndiaye.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this moment.
He's gone for goal! Grealish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ahmad. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Ahmad. He's in, surely! Ahmad. Beto. Beto, now he's off and running. Shaw. Yoro. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro, aim forwards. Tarkowski gets it away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Garner tries to thread one through. Grealish. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes, and it's Shaw. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Grealish. Mikolenko. And it goes cross-field. Ndiaye picks it up out wide.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Casemiro. De Ligt. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes forwards and with intent. Dewsbury Hall. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, that's well seen too. Ahmad. Matheus Cunha tries a shot! It's a loose ball. Hit into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Garner moved on forwards. Oh, that's a nice ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Euro. De Ligt shifted upfield. Beto. Oh, shooting chance! Casemiro tries to clear. O'Brien. Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Jake O'Brien clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Oh, what shoots! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Manchester United gain their reward with an early goal. And here's Beto. Beto laid out to the left flank. Out for a throw. And it's Mikolenko. Mikolenko, now here's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Moved on forwards. Ndiaye spread out to the left. Diogo Dalot getting this one clear. It's a mighty effort! He has done it! They are right back in business. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Well,
there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. They get a throw in. Diogo Dalot played back in. Tarkowski gets it away. That's really well manoeuvred. So what can they make of this? Gay. Ndiaye. Out to the left it goes. Oh, nice touch. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Dalot. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
O'Brien. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And that's ended, surely now! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Manchester United, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Dewsbury Hall is the guilty party there. Wrong ball by the goalkeeper. Idrissa Gueye. Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Grealish. Idrissa Gueye. Grealish. Grealish delivers. Firmly met. De Ligt. Oh, good-looking ball. Tarkowski, and the keeper's got it again. Keane. Tarkowski forwards and with intent. And it's been played through. Šeško. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Looking to break at pace. He'll play through for the wide man. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Grealish going full tilt down the left. Oh, smashing header! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Šeško. A heavy challenge. He'll try to keep this alive. Bruno Fernandes. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Šeško! Šeško! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Tarkovsky, oh, there's a probing ball. Beto, given the lift of his goal. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Euro. Played towards the other side. Shaw. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ping towards the front line. Nkiai. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Yoro chooses to go cross-field. Throw in. Maciej Cunha. Looking for a decent ball in. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good spread. Ahmad. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cleared away. And it's played forward. Better. Finch. He has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Dewsbury Hall played out towards the right wing. Now it's Dewsbury Hall. A chance to play it in. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Aim forwards. Yoro. Oh, this looks sharp. Mikolenko makes the interception. Keane has played it long. Well timed, excellent interception. Yoro. De Ligt. Diogo Dalot. Idrissa Gueye producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Dewsbury Hall. Idrissa Gueye, gently done. Up he goes! Diogo Dalot. Yoro, he's gone direct here. Tarkowski gets over and intercepts. And it's Gueye. Mikolenko. Idrissa Gueye. Now who's going to be first to this? Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes. 30 minutes gone. De Ligt shifted upfield. Diogo Dalot. Oh, delicate chip through. And the shot's on here. Šeško. Oh, the gets his head on it! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Manchester United, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
O'Brien. De Ligt. Casemiro. Yoro. It's an inviting looking ball that. And he cuts out the supply. And back to the keeper they go. Idrissa Gueye. Šeško. Šeško. Shot, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Keane, aim forwards. Nicely intercepted. Euro. Bruno Fernandes. And it's played forward. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Ndiaye. Played into the middle. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Šeško. Over to the left. Shaw. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's Mikolenko. Bruno Fernandes getting this one clear. Vicious ball here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Ndiaye succumbs to the pressure. Moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. With the clearance. Tarkowski, it's a sharp pass. Yoro, forwards and with intent. Ahmad. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Looking here to chip it through, back into the middle.
Neto really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a throw. Diogo Dalot. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Now can he find a finish? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. And it's Dallo. Played it again. Bullish header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Šeško really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Mikolenko. Yoro. Casemiro. Tarkovsky, nicely aimed pass. Casemiro getting this one clear. Ahmad. Quick ball upfield. Idrissa Gueye wins the duel this time. Beto! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Beto is offering a right smile there.
Played it short. Time to deliver. Cross in, looks like a good one. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Matheus Cunha. Ahmad. Matheus Cunha. De Ligt. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mikolenko, gently done. Dewsbury Hall. Oh, it's come loose. Shaw. Casemiro. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Right over towards the opposite flank. Bruno Fernandes, probing pass. Out to the right. And now the breakaway. And he's managed to get free. Overhit and out of play. Tries a measured ball. That has been cut short. Dewsbury Hall spread out to the left. Moved on forwards. Ahmad. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Diogo Dallo charging forward down that flank. Šeško! Quality ball. Well read, nice interception. Ndiaye. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's found the way through. Ndiaye. He's been booked for simulation.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Dallo. Nice control. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Turns and goes back. And he's there to get it away. Played back to the goalkeeper. Oh, can he get onto this? Dewsbury Hall. And it's played forward. Takes a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Manchester United head into half-time 2 up, but goals flying in at both ends. There is little safety in that lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Mikolenko. Oh, sweet feet. There are a few waiting for it. Grealish. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Diogo Dalot. Yoro. De Ligt. Yoro shifted upfield. Bruno Fernandes. Mikolenko. O'Brien. Has a look and plays it forward. And that has been cleared. Keane aimed forwards. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Grealish. Mikolenko. That's good play. Idrissa Gueye. Oh, that's nice. And it's played forward. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt. Matheus Cunha. Diogo Dalot. And he's lost his man here. Grealish, who does have an assist to his name. Mikolenko looks to the other side. MTI. He's there to hit it! No, he's got that completely wrong. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Physical challenge. Tarkowski gets it away. Moved on forwards. What a throw in. De Ligt. Matheus Cunha. De Ligt. Ahmad. De Ligt. It's an inviting looking ball that. Keane gets across to intercept that. Idrissa Gueye. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Ahmad. Šeško. Ahmad. Tries a deft little ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Casemiro, Matheus Cunha, Ahmad, Diogo Dalot, Matheus Cunha, chooses to go back, played out to the right, cross goes in there, and it's hoisted clear. Now it's Matheus Cunha, Dewsbury Hall, Tarkowski goes forward, Bruno Fernandes, Ahmad, McNeil does really well to win the ball there, Dewsbury Hall, Beto played out to the left flank, Grealish. That's very neat. Here's Dewsbury Hall. Great defending, strong and determined. Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes. Yoro. De Ligt. Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is Šeško! That is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. De Ligt cuts out the pass. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Yeah, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Šeško out towards the flank, played in by Dalot.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
This looks promising. Lovely feet. Ahmad! That's off target.
Manchester United have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Mikolenko. Idrissa Gueye forwards and with intent. Played into space. McNeil. Here it is, crossed in. Casemiro. That's really well manoeuvred. De Ligt. De Ligt, gently done.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And he's there to clear it. Tarkowski. Oh, can he get onto this? Yoro cuts it out. Casemiro. And it's played forward. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. McNeil chooses to go cross-field. Garner. And here's Beto. Beto has been caught there, it's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Dewsbury Hall! Oh, it's come loose. In again. Yoro with the clearance. That's a throw. Crosses it in. De Ligt clears it away. Bruno Fernandes. Yoro. Casemiro. Yoro shifted upfield. Shaw moved on forwards. Oh, easy pickings there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ahmad. Matheus Cunha. Lobbed in behind. Receives it in a good position here. Ahmad. So who's he picking out? Garner, aim forwards. Greenish, now he's off and running. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Idrissa Gueye. And he thumps it clear. Nikolenko. Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. He is through here. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ahmad. McNeil played over towards the opposite flank, and they can counter here. Now it's Dewsbury Hall. Garner. O'Brien drives forward on the overlap. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Here's Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall. Now it's Gueye. Mikolenko opts to play it back. Grealish with the cross. And that was very necessary. And here's McNeil. McNeil, and he goes cross-field. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Diogo Dalot tries to dink it through, and he welcomes it in. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Out to the left it goes. Garner forwards and with intent. Aimed in towards the centre. Yoro tries to clear. Mikolenko, very nicely done. Can he deliver? Mikolenko puts a cross in. And that is out of play. Calmly anticipates. Casemiro. Shaw. That's really well manoeuvred. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's heaved it away. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, red, nice interception. Ahmad. De Ligt, aim forwards. Casemiro is onto it in a flash. And he's shapes to shoot! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Manchester United really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
There's the shot! And that is great goalkeeping.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Idrissa Gueye, gently done. Played out wide. Grealish. That is lovely. Looking for a decent ball in. Bruno Fernandes can get it clear. And it's Gueye. Over to the left. The ball goes in. Casemiro gets over and intercepts. And here's Beto, Dewsbury Hall. And that has sent him sprawling. Shaw. Ahmad. Keane shifted upfield. Yoro. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. That's the end of that. It all started well enough. De Ligt. Yoro. Played towards the front line. Now it's Grealish. He's got away.
Grealish, oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Yoro, forwards and with intent. Bruno Fernandes. That's really well manoeuvred. Mikolenko. Šeško. Grealish, gently done. Idrissa Gueye gets across to intercept that. Tarkowski, aim forwards, and he cuts out the supply. Maciej Cunha. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. Yoro shifted upfield. Šeško. It's run loose here. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Bruno Fernandes! And the ball's come loose here. And it's Shaw. Great ball if he can get there. McNeil. He is just caressing the ball. It's a climbs up big. Just needed better contact. O'Brien, gently done. Now that's well seen too. Yoro. Moved on forwards. McNeil. O'Brien, driven forward. He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. And it's played forward. Maciej Cunha. Šeško. Ahmad. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, shift, and he shoots! Taking goal. It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Manchester United, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt. Diogo Dalot. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Better. Better. Now it's Grealish. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt. Matheus Cunha. Casemiro aim forwards. Bruno Fernandes gently down. Moved on forwards. Šeško. And it's Dalot. That's tidy. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Spread out to the left. Grealish. Ahmad. Yoro. Matheus Cunha. Into the channel. Diogo Dalot. Showing good feet. There are a few waiting for it. Delivered with some diving header! Yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
How many? Just how many? Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Casemiro. Just 5 minutes left. Up towards the front line. And here's Ahmad. Proves too strong. Matheus Cunha. McNeil. Now it's Beto. Yoro does really well to win the ball there. Šeško. Ahmad. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Comfortable play for the keeper. McNeil. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Grealish. Grealish forwards and with intent. Shaw gets it clear.
Beto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yoro. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. Oh, it's come loose. That's really well manoeuvred. Do have a chance to counter here. Ajnu forwards and with intent. Matheus Cunha. Ahmad. Shaw. Ahmad. Shaw. Moved on forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, can he get onto this? McNeil. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ball's gone out of play. Šeško. 2 minutes to be added on. And the shot! Bruno Fernandes goes short. Shaw, here comes the cross. Back in once more. Oh, that's nice and simple for the keeper. Can he spark a counter here? Patterson shifted upfield. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Šeško! Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Idrissa Gueye. Keane, and it's played forward. Mazraoui cuts it out. Yoro. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Manchester United decisively doing what they needed to. I mean, let's be honest, it wasn't a fair fight to start with, so if they played to their strengths, there was always going to be one winner.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.